Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just at the lean, the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
Hello everyone, I'm back. But I'm not in my account though, not this time. I'm actually in my friend's account to grind some of the event for him. So might as well make some videos while I'm here. See, the event's gone, got all the tanks, all some pretty dope stuff, but today I'm here to do a review on this WZ Blaze right here. I personally really like this tank. But I just think this tank is the closest thing to a grill that you can find besides the grill. I think that's why I like it, because I love the grill so much. But this thing is just like a tier 7 version, except for it has gun depression. So let's get right into my loadout here. We're running this for the enhanced damage per minute. Everything else is stock standard. You want to run this to get your speed up. And this, I would say this is a must, because the shell velocity on this is a little low, and this really just improves the accuracy. As you can see, you have a 2.8 second aim time. It could get lower, but there's really no point in sacrificing that extra shell velocity, because otherwise it would be slow. And this, I'm running the enhanced HP. It only has 1,000 like most of the tier 7 tank destroyers. And this stuff is really optional, but the tank's so good I just think you need it. Now you have a little bit of an ammo shortage, but if you use all your ammos correctly, it won't really become an issue. So let's get into all the stats and whatnot. You have 75 hull armor, 60 on the sides, 40 on the rear, 75 frontal turret armor, 30 on the sides, 30 on the rear. Your concealment is pretty nice. Your damage per minute, 2,193. That's just about average. Now, your penetration's it's not too great, but if you know how to penetrate, I would say it's not a problem at all. Your aim time's 2.8 seconds, and you actually have pretty good gun depression for a turreted tank destroyer. It's at 8 degrees. Your elevations are a little low at 10, but it's not too much of a problem. So without further ado, let's jump into my first replay. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it'll go 50 kilometers per hour going forward and 20 going backwards. And that's another thing I really like about it. So my first replay, it's gonna be on Yamato Harbor. And this replay especially is gonna highlight another thing I like about this tank is its accuracy. Now most of the tanks and tank destroyers at tier 7 do have low penetration, but they lack accuracy, and that's why I would recommend this above all of the other premium tank destroyers. They all lack penetration in a way, but this tank has accuracy to make up for it. 3.7 second aim time, so you'll be out exposing yourself much less than other tanks just to get your shot off, and you actually have a turret. Only 40 degrees to the right and left, but a turret's nonetheless. We try a quick snapshot on that T-34, it misses, but that really wasn't going to hit. We just try to take it and move around quickly. because this thing only has 1,000 HP, so in a tier 8 battle, it'll decrease rather quickly. As you see here, we actually get a quick snapshot into his hatch. Now you could say luck or whatever, but we're gonna do it again. You don't get lucky twice. This thing's accuracy is great. Right now I'm trying to sneak a HE shell in, just barely make it. I told you about the accuracy. He tries to get one back into us, but he gets one. We make the shot again. He misses his second shot, and we keep backing up. Don't want to expose ourselves too long to him. He has a good rate of fire and enough penetration to deal with us easily. And again, we get another hat shot in on that T-34. Get a max roll, but that Tiger 2 actually shoots us. So we're gonna get him back for that very soon. Finish off that ISU. And then now it's just it's a 7-on-5. Now we're looking to see if we can get a shot on that IS-3, and we managed to get one right in here just before he goes behind the wall. Have to use APCR, so we only get a 277, but that's good enough. And you actually are going to struggle on most of the IS series tier 8 tanks, but if you know where to pin them, it's not really going to be a problem. And it's a good thing that Tiger 2 put out his fire. That means I can go get more damage into him. I drive by, take a quick shot, he misses, and he gets finished off by the IS. Panther 2, the Panther's actually around behind, but we come up and put another one into the IS. Using APCR again, we're actually going to get an unlucky bounce on him in a few seconds. As you can see, the AP, you're not really going to get through. We took the shot too quickly and actually missed that last one. But he's going to come around the side, and I just come out for the damage because we're going to win this anyways. And I'm taken out, but I ended on 3.3k damage, and I believe a first class. But another thing I like about this tank is it has your old 400 alpha gun that most heavies run at tier 8 and 7. But the thing about this one that sets it apart from all the others is it has accuracy. So not only do you have more opportunity to get shots off, you actually have a higher chance of them going in. So now we're on Canyon in a tier 6 match this time against some pretty maneuverable tanks, and we're gonna take the right side. And you can actually get up to your top speed pretty quickly on flat ground. It has no problem with hills. You can just climb up those anytime. And the faster tanks really can't circle you too easily if you know how to use your surroundings. We're on 44 kilometers per hour, and we get stopped in our tracks by that bulldog. For whatever reason, he decides he doesn't want to go forward anymore. So it just stops everything. We're not going to worry about trying to be passive here. The only real danger is that the real only danger is that SU-152. But he doesn't have a turret, and he also doesn't have too good of a gun depression. So we're gonna try to get up to this hill, see what we can find, and surely, guess who pops up? It's that SU we were talking about a second ago. Put one shot into him, get a nice roll of 417, and he backs off. Now he's hurt. And now I'm pushing the hill up to try to spot some enemies, but there's actually a Jackson to our right. He's gonna shoot us in a second while I'm trying to get one in. But the quick aim time allows us to just snap a shot into him and back up. This SU is hungry. I believe he's gotten no damage all game, and we're just here to make sure it stays that way. He pops up a little too far, put 411 into him, and KB2 actually finishes him off. Now, it might be just me, but I doubt it though. You do get focused a whole lot. I bet the tanks that focus you are just jealous because their camos don't look as cool. I mean, you've got a dragon on you after all. The Bulldog and this other tank, the Y5 ELC, rush me. But I have a quick reload and I can put another one into him. I load the HE. If this doesn't go in, I'm probably going to die. But the HE does go in on his side. I finish him off for my second kill. And already up to 2.3k damage. I'm going to finish this Churchill right there. 2.5 now. Now I'm just heading up. I got my third kill. I'm going to get one more shot in before the game's over. In a tier 6 bat match, you can actually be much more effective than a tier 8 one. But that's not to say that you can't actually fight with all the big tanks at tier 8. I'm gonna insert a clip. We get another first class mastery, and we're the top one on damage in the team. That SU from 152 actually didn't get 0 damage. And our last replay is in Lost Temple. This is the highest damage replay and it's the ace. We have a pretty standard team. It's nothing too special. The lineup looks pretty decent, but they have more maneuverability than us. So we're not going to see too many of their tanks in the temple area, which is where I like to go when I'm not in a medium tank on this map. But this tank, I really like this tank a whole lot because it can do everything. It's just like a grill in that aspect. You can push it out to the medium side, you can stay back and support your heavy tanks, or you can just go and push the front line like I'm doing right now. Spot an M6 moving to the left. Now in hindsight, I actually could have shot him when he pulls out right here with HE on the sides. But I just wanted to take a quick shot. And this is a Chinese tank, so you will get lit on fire, and you have pretty weak modules. But it's actually not as bad as the Glacial, which you guys know I highly dislike. You actually don't get your modules busted too much in this tank, which is good because you don't have to use up all your fixing equipment. Now we're faced with the Tiger 1. He's running the enhanced HP. So that's really a tier that's really a tier 8 HP right there. We put another one in. We're running the adrenaline. He misses. The M6 is gonna miss in a second. There we go. And now we just have to get a little bit of a high roll to finish him off. 408. It's completely manageable, and we actually do get a high roll. But even if we didn't, he'd have been tracked because we shot him right in his track wheel. And at tier 7, your penetration is good enough to deal with anything. You might struggle a little bit on the front of the Black Prince, but you have the maneuverability enough to get around and put shots in elsewhere. We get in one more shot on this guy before someone takes him out. That IS right now, he's a little upset because he just missed the same shot I took. That bad accuracy right there coming into full effect. So I would say if this tank ever comes on sale again, I'll most definitely get it. I'll most definitely get it above the other two Chinese premiums, the Type 62 and the Glacial. If the Glacial comes out, don't even touch it. If the Type 62 and this come out, I would say go for this. It's just more of a unique style, play style of a tank. I would say most definitely if you like the grill, I think you'll like this perfectly fine. And you'll actually find that it's a little better in some aspects. We finish it on 4.1k damage, 2 kills. We've really the star of the show here. Our team didn't do too much. We ended on 71k. That's pretty normal for tier 7. There are not many big credit earners. And we actually do a really good job. And every shot we took in this game goes in. But most shots taken at us go in as well. Got a little bit of assistance damage. Yes, we weren't using any credit boosters. Well, that's all for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this. I think I enjoy this tank a lot. It's really nice. Just watch out for your T-49s, RH-4SIGs, and ISUs, and you'll do all right in it. You can sit in the back and get shots in as your accuracy is all right. And you can make a lot of this. You can make a lot of the clutch shots. But that's really all I have now for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If so, comment. If so, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.